Hi family. So this afternoon I received some divine guidance to do a live to bring back Psychic Sundays. So if you don't already know, from about 2018 I was doing, I'm just inviting a few people, I was doing psychic readings every Sunday around Victoria here in Australia. I would travel around. I'm just putting my phone on charge. Done. Hello. Thank you for joining. Lana Banana, Barnstorm. Hey brother, how you doing? Near a Moon. Okay, so free psychic readings. The way that, as I was just explaining, that I used to do Psychic and Well-being Expos. Hey Steph, thanks for joining. Around Victoria, here in Australia, every Sunday, and I would always promote it to let everybody know where I was going to be, and I called it Psychic Sundays. And this afternoon, whilst I was out meditating and doing grid work, light language and stuff for the collective that I have done the last 5 days, I received to bring back Psychic Sundays, and I got told to go live at 21:21 tonight, and I'm like, all right, cool, no worries. So I'm bringing them back online this time. So free mini reads are going to work that you drop a question in the little question box thingy, and considering there's not many of you on here, I'll be able to read for all of you. Oh, good to hear, brother. So good to hear. And yeah, I'll do card readings, I'll do channelings, and I will answer 1 or 2 questions for each of you, whoever has questions. Or if you feel you can just be witness on the live if you don't have questions, and see what quantum reflections are involved in the live that perhaps you could take guidance from the channel that comes through. Yeah, so I'm just going to invite, hi Tripper, good to see you. I'm just going to invite a few more people to see, because being in different time zone and whatnot, it's sometimes difficult to have everybody on the live at this time. Holly. Yes. So, do you have questions? Because I am here for that reason. Lana Banana, do you have a question? Barnstorm, do you have a question? Yeah. I haven't gone live in a minute on Instagram, so I don't know if anybody is even going to be around at this time. I'm hoping that the comments are still working. If someone could drop a comment in there just to let me know it's still going. Or if you can see the little quote box with a question mark. Oh, here, beautiful. We have a question come through. Okay. Lana Banana says, I feel like my husband is hiding things. I feel so lost. Is there a lot of Libra in your chart, Lana? That's what I'm picking up straight away, is a lot of Libra energies. I just had the King of Swords come out as well. So perhaps there's like a differing in ideals. I'm getting like there's a conflict of ideals, of like what your ideal relationship looks like. What do you have, Spirit, for Lana? Thank you. Yeah, the 6 of Swords. So there's big paradigm shifts. You've already been thinking about whether or not you're going to be going or not. And I think this is why we're getting the Libra energy. But because the swords are facing downwards, I feel that it's got more to do with the perspectives that either you are holding or perhaps what your husband is holding. You did mention there's been some arguments. I can feel there's been some arguments. My nose itches when there's arguments. So I feel that perhaps he's hiding things because he knows that you don't want to hear it, is what I'm feeling. especially with this Six of Swords. Like, this is the guide. So perhaps he knows that you're not going to want to hear what he has to say, and so he's trying to protect you. In you feeling so lost, this to me with the Six of Swords tells me that first and foremost, you need to clear your energy and get balanced in yourself. Yeah, so that you can get clear. The swords are facing downwards. The swords are our thoughts. There are our ideas, right? And it's communication, of course. However, when the swords are facing downwards, it's an introspection. So I feel like you need to get clear on what it is that you want. And also they're telling me right now, like, learn to hold space for yourself so that you can hold space for him. Because I feel like there's this like mother-son energy going on with you both, and it's like you're going to feel chastised, like either or party will feel chastised by the other if they voice their truth. That's what I feel is going on. So please drop in the comments and let me know if that's resonating for you. What else please do you have for Lana on this? Thank you. Yeah, the Page of Cups reversed. Neither of you wants to make the first move on offering the truth. And this is a lot to do with the inner child. So as I was saying, the mother-father issues of being chastised for speaking your truth. So I feel if you come, yeah, I'm just getting chills all up my right side now. If you lean in, Lana Banana just says 100%. Thank you, beautiful, for the confirmation. I feel that if both of you lean into that, you know, I'm vulnerability, like get vulnerable and be like, look, I'm actually really scared to tell you what I think or feel because I don't think it's going to be received well. And I feel like even you opening that line of conversation with him, he will feel safer to do the same. Okay, so do we have one final message please for Lana? Yeah, I'm getting this, like he used to get chastised heaps by his mum. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You know, you can have a really bright new future with one another if you get on the same page, you know, is what I'm feeling. And if it does have to do with budgeting and finances and things like this, of how each of you spend your money, do your astrology charts and have a look at your second house. Both of you have a look at your second house. Because if you have Sun, Moon, Venus in your second house, either of you, you'll be leaning towards emotional spending, and I think that's what one of you is doing, and maybe that's why you're arguing, is because it's over finances or credit cards or something like that. So yeah, and the underlying energies is the Two of Swords. So yeah, you're both of you are scared to be vulnerable. Yeah. So Lana, please drop in the comments, my love, how that serves. I really hope so, and that it helps you. But, you know, get clear on what you want. And the Nine of Swords just made an appearance as well. So I really feel like it's got more to do with finances. So if you get on the same page and make a financial plan, yeah, I'm just getting covered in chills. If you make a plan together, you know, to be on the same page with what your financial goals are, well, then it will work out. But whilst, you know, maybe he's spending money online gambling or something like that, you know, and that's where the conflict's coming in, because you're like, well, why is all of this money gone? You know, this was for our savings or something like that. So I've got 3 more questions come through. Oh, Steph. Okay. Steph, I'm going to read from the bottom to the top because I'm guessing they're coming in that order. New job opportunities opening up with different ventures. Take the plunge on those. How many? 3? Decluttered, cleansed home space, didn't move. Still feeling I belong on the opposite than I'm on. Opposite coast. Have always felt a belonging there. And astrocartography looked promising. New job opportunities. The new job opportunities, are they on your Jupiter line or your Venus line, or your Sun line? And also with regard to astrocartography, Steph, you want to pay attention. So if you are born with the Sun, Steph just says, I like that you use the words heaps. I found myself using that term. having been around my ex and his brothers. Oh yeah, cool. They did come in that order. Perfect. Sky Blue, thank you so much for joining. And anybody else? Lana has said the mother thing totally resonates, and the finances, absolutely. Yes, the spending is going where it shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for the confirmation, and I really hope that you two can work it out and get on the same page, you know? Like, what are your goals? I've got a really itchy right palm, so that's like definitely like lots of spending going on. Like it feels like it's on fire right now, Lana. So yeah, like perhaps, you know, whoever needs to have the credit card taken away, like do that or change the pin or something, you know, and just be like, look, this is until you can get on top of your emotional spending. You know, some people emotionally eat, other people emotionally spend. All right, so back to Steph. Steph's questions. So new job opportunities opening up with different ventures, and you're talking about how astrocartography, it looks promising, and you've decluttered your home space and you didn't move. Well, you can't expect things to happen like that, babe. You got to be a little bit more patient. But with regards to your astrocartography, okay, Jupiter and Venus, Lana's laughing. Jupiter and Venus. So if you are born in the daytime, if you were born with the sun in the 12th through to the 7th house, if you've got to look at Jupiter. If you were born in the nighttime, so sun between the 6th house to the ascendant, like 6th through to 1st house, you have to look for Venus. And if you want to have fame or notoriety, it's really good to look for your sun line. So it depends on the astrocartography that you've already looked at. So yeah, if you're born in the daytime, look at Jupiter and where that's going. And if you're born in the evening, through into the late night, early mornings, yeah, 6th house through to 1st house placements, you look at your Venus. And then if it depends on what you want to do as well, but you look at your moon and your sun. Your moon's going to feel like a home away from home, like you've always belonged there. Your sun's going to be that place where you're going to stand out a bit more and you're going to be taken more notice of. So I really hope that helps. But they're telling me you need more patience, because you're feeling like, because your other manifestations turn around so quickly, you are expecting this one to turn around so quickly. However, there's a lot more yeah, I'm just getting chills now. You've got a lot more going on in the works now with the relocation that you're hoping to have. So you need to be a little bit more patient. They're saying 6 months, okay? So how does that resonate? And please drop it in the comments. For those of you who have just joined, I'm giving free mini readings. So if you have a question that you want to know the answer to, please drop it in with the little question box, and I'll pick it up. And because there's only a few of you on here, I will be able to answer all of you. I think I've only got 5 at the moment. There's 5 of you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, because Spirit, the Divine, led me to do this evening, and I'm just doing what the Divine wills. So yes. Steph says she's a Leo sun, and patience is a learning process for sure. She wanted to know more about astrocartography. I'm a manifesting generator, human design too. Yeah, manifesting generator. I'm a manifesting generator 6-3 profile. I know what it's like to be able to manifest real things out of thin air, like with just a thought or a breath. And then other things take a lot more, so and a lot longer. So that's where that patience and just holding it in your energy of it's already done, and letting it go. I'm just getting covered in chills, Steph. Like, yeah. So Leo, where if you're a Leo sun, what house is your Leo sun in, Steph? What time of day? If you just tell me the time of day you were born, I'll be able to tell you. Yeah. Mez says, yay, I wanted to know if we will move interstate back home, and will we travel? Thank you already. Mez. There's a lot in the works to have that organized, is what I'm picking up straight away. Like, it's not as easy as what it sounds, is what I'm feeling. Will Mez move interstate back home? Yeah, the Temperance card. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, they're telling me. There's something that needs to be set up first before you can do that. Yeah, so you just got to be patient and go with the flow a little bit more. Don't try and push it so much. And back to Steph. Steph says she was born at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. That puts you potentially a 6th, 5th house cusp of a Leo sun. So you've got to look to Venus, where Venus is what sign Venus is in and what house that is in, but also for your astrocartography lines, you want to look to Venus and see what cities Venus runs through or close to see if that is going to be beneficial for you of where you want to relocate to. And they're just telling me as well, you've either been living near a Pluto line or you're thinking about moving near a Pluto line. So you may want to take some, that into consideration as well, Steph. Mez says, yeah, we have to sell some land. I'm crying. Thank you. You're so welcome, Mez. It's all right. Like it's going to happen. It's just going to, a lot of things in the background are working for you. Okay. Yeah. Steph says Venus, Leo. Yeah. Beautiful. So therefore you do need to take into account your sun line as well, as I said. Yeah. All right. So, but definitely Venus because you were born at 9 p.m. All right, Steph. We have to wait to sell some land. We have to sell some land. Is there anything else for Mez on that? Please. Thank you. Yeah, it's all coming down to the contracts. Don't be scared by the devil, FYI, because this is like the contracts that you were, if you have to, maybe you've got to release yourself. Do you have a caveat on the land? Yeah? Can you sell the land? Maybe you can't sell the land. Is there a caveat on your property? If there's a caveat on the title, then you have to get that sorted first. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, check to see if there's anything like that going on. Mez says, Steph says, very helpful. Mez says, your energy is so beautiful. How am I feeling it through the phone? Crazy. Thank you so much. That's such a beautiful comment to receive. I've been doing work every single day for probably the last 3 or 4, 5, 6 months, but most definitely I've been channeling light language a lot these past 5 days and doing a lot of grid work and activation work. So thank you so much for, it's confirmation that the work's actually doing what it's meant to. So thank you, Mez. Is there a caveat on the property, Mez? What else does Mez need to know? Yeah, the 2 of Wands. Are you really happily set on where you're going? Because this is still a deciding card. So if you have to sell a property, have you really made up your mind where you want to be? Or are you only going back somewhere for some other reason? Maybe that's why the devil's coming out. Are you going back for an obligation? Or to meet somebody else's obligation? Excuse me a moment, I just need to get some coconut water. Mez, can you answer that question for me, please? 9 of Cups underneath the energy, underlying energy. Samiti, good to see you. Mez says, yes, we can sell it, and we just had an interest buyer, but they have gone cold. We pulled it from the market now. Okay, so that's probably why the devil came out. They're telling me right now as well. Remember how excited you got? 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Remember? And then you've got the Hanged Man again. So again, patience. Hi, Flat Earth. Thank you for joining. Smitty and Flat Earth. I'm doing mini free reads, so please drop it in the little quotation box with the question mark, and I will get to you when I've finished reading for Mez. So, Mez, going back to what I was saying. Yeah, thank you. They're telling me your vibration is so important right now. So remember how excited you felt when you had that buyer, and that buyer come in and you were like, oh, yes, I can't believe how quickly it happened. We're going to be going back because my whole family is there. My mum is elderly and not well. Okay, I understand. Yeah, so beautiful. Sky, if you can, Just one moment, Sky. I want to keep... Hi, David, love. Thank you for joining, brother. Good to see you. I'm doing mini free reads. Please drop it in the little quotation box if you want a question answered, okay? So let me go back. Mez, you're going back for the whole family. Yep, and your mum is elderly and not doing well. Okay, beautiful. So keep your vibration to the point of when you remembered that you sold the property. Yeah, and even when you move back to be with your mum and your whole family, right? Like, keep that vibration high of like, oh wow, I've already sold the property. That's fantastic. Like, keep that in your energy field. Yeah, just because this one went cold, I think that's a good sign. Yeah, maybe they couldn't come through with the funds. Who knows? Maybe that's why they went cold. So Sky Blue is saying, hi babes, my sun, moon and Venus are all in Leo in the 6th. I'm hearing similar answers from others relevant to me too. Beautiful to hear. Not sure if I should renovate or sell as is and buy something I can manage. All right, so what exactly is the question? All right. You want to know whether to renovate or sell it as is and buy something that you can manage. It depends. They're telling me something about like a percentage of loss. Like, how much will you lose if you don't renovate? How much do you... They're giving me the figure of 20, 25. So Mez has just said, yes, I was so pumped. I do remember that feeling. We were so excited, but then it went cold. So yes, I'll do the high vibes. We pulled it actually because we figured that when the borders open. Yeah. Okay. We'll be able to sell it. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. You're so welcome, Mez. I really hope it was helpful. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. So, sorry, I've got to scroll back up, guys. Sky blue, blue skies, blue skies. All right, beautiful. All right, so if you're Leo 6th house, yeah, you have Aquarius, all this stuff in your 12th house right now. So like, what can you vision? Yeah, and that means you're a Pisces rising. Yeah, so basically like, with all of this energy, like, is Jupiter on your ascendant right now? Like, if you're going to renovate or sell as is, like, what feels better to you? And also, maybe if you were to renovate, maybe it might cost you 20K to renovate, or maybe you might make 20K, 25K more on the property if you were to renovate. Yeah. But with regards to buying something you can manage, you're talking about downsizing. What feels right for you? What messages do you have, please, for Sky Blue? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. It did come out reversed. Yeah, so I kind of feel like you're so up in the air right now, and considering all of this Aquarius energies in your 12th and all of this Jupiter energy, Saturn Jupiter energy, not Saturn, sorry. Jupiter energy in Pisces, yeah, Neptune energy in Pisces. Is this conjuncting your ascendant? Because that'll make you feel pretty scattered. Should I renovate or sell as is and move to a new area that I feel home in? Yeah, okay, beautiful. Yeah, I feel you need to get very clear. Vision is to immerse in like-minded community, she says. Yes, downsize to lower maintenance. Beautiful. Well, if you can see it and feel it, yeah, Page of Cups. You just have to either wait for the offer to come in or maybe connect more with other people. Yeah. Flat Earth, just one moment. I'll come back to you. I'm already picking a lot up from your energy, to be honest with you. Yeah, so All right, Sky Blue, how have you been connecting with like-minded community online, either through Facebook groups or Telegram chats? You know, do you have people who have a similar vision for what they want to create? Yeah, because I feel that by you getting to know people, I feel there's like this trepidation of being like, you don't want to just go out and mingle with everyone and anyone just to try and find your tribe. But at the same time, I feel like there's something about you're holding something back. Like you're maybe perhaps not as open or being as open as what you think you are, or other people are misconstruing you. Truer, she says. Yeah. But being a Pisces ascendant, okay, like that's completely normal. Like Pisces is quite secretive. Yes, they're romantic of the zodiac and all that sort of business. Yeah. 5 of Swords. With the Knight of Swords reversed as well. Again, this is correct. Sky Blue says, thank you, my love, for the confirmation. The 5 of Swords, like, yeah, you're a little bit indecisive. Yeah. And there's a lot of, they're telling me there's a bit of fear. There's a lot of fear coming up of not wanting to make the wrong decision. But that's when you need to ground yourself. Yeah. And just like shameless plug, I just did a grounding meditation that I put out for everybody to buy today for $3.33. So go and check out the link in my profile and buy that. Sky, I hope that resonates, my love. Get really clear on your vision, yeah? On what you want and the type of people. It's most important, the type of people that you're going to be associating with. You know, like check out your human design if you don't know what that is as well. Because you're a Pisces, you're going to be absorbing every single bit of energy around you, but also emanating every single bit of energy that you are, whether or not you realize it or not. Yeah, so get to know your human design. That will also help you in managing your energies and understanding the way in which you function best, you know, and also understanding like your responder type. So I'm an emotional authority, so I've got to feel into and be in certain situations, either forecasting myself there or actually being in it and doing it before I realize whether or not I like it or whether or not it's the thing for me. Yeah. So Flat Earther, Sky Blue says, correct, nice, I hear you, beautiful. Mez says, haha, I love this. Is the link in profile? Yes, it is, Mez. Yes, if you go to the consults, the Beacons link, and then go to the consult store, that's where you'll see all the offerings there. Steph says, interestingly enough, I'll be in the location that's been on my mind for years to move within the next few months. My dad almost moved him and I was there, I was growing up. I don't feel the ties there where I'm currently am anymore. Well, I feel you there. I feel the same with regards to Melbourne. I've been having Costa Rica calling me since October of 2020. And a couple of other locations have popped in, but at the last 5 months, it's Costa Rica. So Flat Earth J. All right, so Sky Blue, I hope that serves. Yeah, you had the 2 of Wands underneath Sky Blue as well, so definitely get clear on what it is that you want. Yeah, start writing things down. When we overthink, we've got to write. Yeah, when we're underthinking, we can watch videos like this or read, you know, but when we overthink, we must write. All right. Okay, so Flat Earth J, I got straight away from you, man. Like, there's something about galactic family. Like Syrian, Arcturian, there's something galactic going on around you, and around the guides that you have, that either you've had, I don't want to say like alien connection, but like, yeah, there's something extraterrestrial galactic going on with you. You ask what the immediate future holds for you. They say that you need to stop being so pessimistic. There's something about you having had high hopes, but now you're starting to be a little bit like, oh shit, well, this is kind of just it. Like, is the vibe I get, you know? So Flat Earth J, please drop it in the comments. I hope that resonates and serves. Hi, Vivian. Everyone else who's just jumped on, thank you so much. Please drop in on the quotation box with the question mark your questions, because I can't keep up with the comments now. So yeah, Flat Earth J, what does the immediate future hold for Flat Earth J? He's like, yeah, I can feel your energy, bro. And don't be so hard on yourself, yeah? You've got the Lovers just come out for you. So this is a decision card. It's a 6, which is we're in a universal year 6 as well, which is all about balance. So if you're not already in a partnership, like, you know, anything is possible in this energy. This is really magical energy. So whatever energy you're going to feed is what you're going to get. I'm sorry to be so brutal about it, but that is the truth of the matter. Like Jupiter in Pisces, like it's coming into conjunct the sun, man. Like, you know, what does your lover's story, romance story look like? You got the 10 of Pentacles here. Like, you do want the happy ever after. You do want the solid home life, right? So how are you deflecting that with your energy, like with your thoughts? Like, I'm getting a lot of Pisces energy from you as well. One of the things that Pisces can do a lot is really, once their energy gets low, and their vibration gets low, it gets hard for them to drag themselves out of it, right? And I don't want to upset you, but it's kind of like you get addicted to the victim mentality. You get addicted to the low vibrational story because that's what you've trained yourself, whether it's been through caregivers or parents or you're growing up. But I feel like there's this looping in a fishbowl energy. And it's just like, is that all there is? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? But at the same time, it's like you kind of, yeah, Flat Earth J just says, I struggle with picking myself up. Yeah, it is hard. They're telling me as well, get out and go for a walk. Like, you don't like running. I don't blame you. I fucking hate running. But, Viv, I've been really well, thanks, babe. Flat Earth J, go out for a walk. If you can, get out in the sun, all right? And breathe in the fresh air and be really mindful. Just pretend for 15, 20 minutes a day you're a freaking Buddha and everything is like magical, because honestly it is. Like, I'm very shamanic in the way I look at my life, and everything is life. The trees, everything, animism it's called. Flat Earth J is laughing, so I must have hit a point there. So yeah, if you don't like running, I don't blame you. Vivian, if I'm doing mini reads, babe, so if you have a question, chuck it in the question box for me, babe, because I can't keep up with all of the comments. Yeah, I'll lose the question in the comments is what I mean. So Flat Earth J, what else do we have for Flat Earth J? Whoa, you just had 5 cards flick out, dude, with 10 of Wands underneath, so you really do need to shift your perspective. Yeah. Whoa, you have more than 5 cards come out. You got a guide around you as well, they're telling me. So who was, have you got, like, I was picking up galactic family from you straight away. Like, you've got galactic family or galactic guides around you, but the Judgment card just flew out. So perhaps it's like, they're telling me grandma. I know that sounds so fucking cliche, but it's what I was just told. Grandma, she's kind of like about my height, 5'7". She's not overly stocky or anything like that, but she had like this cute blonde little bob thing going on. Your nana, yeah. So speak to her, all right? Because she's with you. I'm just getting covered in chills right now. Yeah. She's telling me the name Damien or Dane or something as well. Like, I don't know how that's meant to relate. Damien. She's giving me the name Damien. Your nan was your best friend. I'm so sorry, my love. I feel it. She's the one yeah, thank you. She's the one that's been telling you that you can have whatever you like, brother. So please believe it. Yeah? You know, she's got you so future focused. And you've got the Four of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups and the Hanged Man with the Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah? So I'm not going to read all these individually, but what I get, I'm just going to fan them for you. Can you see all those, bro? You got to save your money and head towards that which you want, because you can't get stuck in this Ten of Swords, yeah? The Hangman's telling you, like, fresh new perspective. Drop the self-sabotage, because the sword's facing downwards 9 times out of 10 is when we're stabbing ourselves in the back, yeah? And yes, it's a challenging as fuck time, especially when you got to do stuff by your own, like on your own. I get it, you know, like I'm single too, but I'm not freaking out about it, because like I'm not in a rush to get with anybody, because I'm really good by myself and I know that I'll meet my person when it's time. Yeah. And in the meantime, I get to work on me and love on me the way in which that I want my partner to love on me. You know, so if you've already got somebody in your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you know, but like good things are coming. See the Ace of Pentacles, good things are coming. Thank you for sending love, Mez. That's so beautiful of you. Yeah. So, Jay, bro, you haven't cried about your nan in a while, they're telling me, because I can feel it all in my higher heart and up in my throat. So I feel like it'd be really good for you, you know, like, I don't know, light a candle for her, even if it's just a birthday candle, if you have that on hand. And, you know, just sit in your lounge room and have a chat with her. Like, she'll sit with you in the armchair, she's saying. Yeah, and just, you know, get it all out. Yeah, that's right, Jay. He says he's been single, trying to work on yourself. Exactly. And you know what? It can be really difficult to keep working on yourself when you're by yourself. It's really hard to champion yourself when you've got this negative narration and looping playing in your ear telling you you're not good enough. So first and foremost, start speaking to that fucking story like it's a person and telling it to get the fuck out of here, because it doesn't belong in your reality. It's a past. This is a 10. It's a completion. All right? It's done time. It's time to move forward. Yeah? Into that. That's what you've got coming in for you. Financial stability and somebody who is ready to step up and be a partner. So are you being the partner in which you wish to attract to yourself? Are you treating yourself the way in which you want to be treated by your partner? Because if you're not, that's going to be your first point of call. And going for a walk every day, even if it means you're up until 3 or 4 in the morning and you don't get up until 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they're telling me, go out for a walk at like 3 or 4 o'clock. Do your morning thing, wake yourself up for a couple of hours, and then go for a walk. All right. So, Steph, I can't take any more questions right now from here. You got to put it in the box for me, babe. Natalie says, I'm about to sign a contract for art mentoring. I don't know how long I've been going for, guys. So, and it's almost 10 o'clock. So I'm guessing I've got about 20 minutes left. So I'm going to smash through these, all right? Natalie, I'm about to sign a contract for art mentoring. I just want to know if it is a good time for me to sign. They're telling me Venus is at play right now for you. So where is Venus in your chart? Yeah. And Venus and Mars are dancing in Capricorn. So where's Capricorn in your chart? Natalie, is it a good time for Natalie to sign the contract? I got the 7 of Wands in reverse. I would trust your intuition. You already had a feeling that you needed to hold off. Why are you holding off? Feel into that, because you got the 7 of Wands reverse, which means pause, reassess. Clarify the 7 of Wands reverse for Natalie, please. Why is she pausing on this? Yeah, you just got the Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. So, like, straight up, if the reason you're not pausing is because of money, you already know exactly why with this Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. You already know that it might be a financial stress on you. So if that's the case, definitely put a pause on it. until October. They just said October. There's something about October. Underlying energies, yeah, the manifestations are coming in, babe. They're just taking a bit longer than what you were expected. So if you're stressing about signing this because of finances, listen to your gut instinct. Don't have the universe prove you correct, because Queen of Pentacles with the Tower, like the Tower has the crown popping off as well. So it's like divine connection. You know already, babe. You know. Yeah, I just got chills. So you know. Red Pill Daily. I have Pluto transiting my ascendant tomorrow. Help! Sorry to giggle, but just the help. I can feel it. It's like, help! All right, what does Red Pill Daily need to know about Pluto transiting their ascendant tomorrow? Well, Pluto's been at 27 degrees now for a while. So you've had it on your ascendant, you know, for all this time. What's your go-to? What does Red Pill Daily need to know about Pluto on the ascendant? Ace of Swords. Absolute clarity of which direction you are going forward. You already know this, though, because, look, the crown is piercing, the sword is piercing the crown. Clarify this. Pluto transiting the ascendant for Red Pill Daily. You got two cards want to come out. You got the King of Pentacles, so focus on your grounding. Yeah. Capricorn, of course. But Taurus and Virgo as well, right? So which houses, if you're Capricorn, you've got I need to take a breath. A Capricorn ascendant, so you've got Virgo in the 9th. Yeah, and you've got Taurus in the 5th. Yeah. Page of Swords, definitely focus on your grounding. See how his head's right above the clouds, his feet, he's ungrounded. So just focus on your grounding to maintain the clarity, yeah? Because you already knew which direction you were going forward in, they're saying, so don't let it confuse you. And don't, like, give your power away for Pluto being on your ascendant, because, yes, Pluto is transformation, so it may strike a chord and put you in the correct direction in which you wanted to be in the first place. So start writing that down and manifesting it with Jupiter and coming into the conjunction with the Sun in Pisces, okay? And then you got the Judgment card, so you already knew what to do anyway. You were just looking for me to tell you. Please drop it in the comments if that resonates. Natalie says, thanks, I did pause it and I am trying to shorten the contract or delay it. Well done. Very good. Flat Earth Jay says, wow, thank you so much. You're so welcome, love. Seriously. All right. Red Pill Daily says, thanks, babe. And yep. And haha, yes, thank you. Yeah, beautiful. All right, next question. Hiking with Lulu. Hi, looking for career advice. Thank you. Hiking with Lulu. What do we have for hiking with Lulu? I'm really worried this is going to drop out. Oh, it's only 10:05. Okay, cool. Hiking with Lulu, looking for career advice. Thank you. What do you keep denying yourself? Straight away, hiking with Lulu. Lulu, the World card. This is a brand new cycle starting, especially if you're on your Saturn return. If you're 28 and a half, 29, nearly 30. This is completion. Saturn return actually can be a really beneficial turn of events for people. So what are you denying yourself? What makes you feel great and amazing and lit the fuck up? You know? Looking for career advice for Lulu. You've had one card flick out. Next card. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You already knew. Yeah, the Sun. Leo energy. What makes you light the fuck up? What was I saying? You can't make this shit up. You got Merlin around you as well, babe. Like, Lulu, I don't know if you're into elemental magic and things like this, but Merlin is with you quite strongly. So, yeah. And you've got Excalibur here too, if you want to get technical. So, you already know, Lulu, like, with regards to beelining it. They're telling me beelining it. Yeah, beeline direction. So I hope that resonates. And underlying energy is 2 of Cups for you, Lulu. So balance your energies between your masculine and your feminine. Integrate them so they work together. Yeah. It's beautiful energies for you, Lulu. It does feel really, really good. Vivian says, do you see anything good coming up for me? Vivian. Yeah, the Lovers. Just got a cut of Lovers. Decision time as well. There's also a 6 universal year. So what do we have for Vivian? They're telling me reconciliation. So perhaps if you wanted to be reconciled with anybody, you got a 3 of Wands. So you've made your decision on which direction you want to go in and who you want to be with and who you want to be. You got the Moon though. So like, what are you hiding from yourself or from other people? Yeah. With the Moon card, this is a secretive card. This is also pretending that things are okay when they're really not. So get really honest with yourself about which direction you're headed, because the 3 of Wands is pertaining that you have already made a decision and you know which direction you're going in. But with this Moon card, there's something about secrets keep coming up. Yeah. So what are you hiding from yourself? Are you, like, and what are you doing out of obligation? Things like that, my love. Underlying energies, yeah, 3 of Swords. I think you need to hold some space for yourself. Yeah, get back in touch with your feminine energy. Yeah, with this Ace of Wands, like what lights you up, babe? Like what makes you feel whole again? Yeah, do you remember that song? Whole again? And then you've got 9 of Cups after that, honey. So as soon as you can purge this shit that you keep trying to tell yourself is done and dusted, it's a cycle. It's a cycle, they're telling me, that you've been clearing out with regard to healing, okay? So do some heart healing on yourself. Do some writing to get in touch, yeah? Get in touch with what it is that you really want. Please drop it in the comments. I hope that that resonates. I've got all the questions up so I can just fly through them because I don't want to miss anybody's. Mez says, I would love to know what I will do for a career if you have time or energy. If not, I appreciate you. Mez, no worries at all. They're showing me something like macrame. Macrame, those hanging plants, like crocheting, but you're like, you're making big, like, they're showing me like big friggin' dream catcher style, big dream style macrame, dream catcher things. Like, what do you really want? What do you really love creating? What comes easy to you and what do you enjoy the most? Because that's what they're showing me, a massive big white dream catcher with all this macrame stuff on it. Steph says, asking for my ex. Will he back over the States in March or stay in Auckland? Asking my ex, will he be back? Will he be, okay, so now I get you. Asking for my ex, will he be able to get back to the States mid-March, or will he stay in Auckland? There's something about August coming up with that question, babe. Was hard because we were together since 2017 until 2020, and I think that was better. I called it off. Also, okay, that just adds another element to the August thing. All right, so like, why are you wanting him back? What's your motive? If you're an ex and you called it off, why are you going back? Get clear on your motives, because if you're going back because of a wound, like, you know, we've only just come out of Venus retrograde post retrograde shadow, where Mercury retrograde shadow is only just completing or about to be completed. So like, check your motives before you start messaging him and like reopening that wound is what I want to say. I'm just going to check because like, yeah, there's something about motives there. Steph, sorry, babe. Hiking with Lulu says, thank you. You're so welcome, my love. Viv says, I have not cried in 3 years and I'm working on my shadow work. Beautiful, babe. Keep diving. Keep diving. It's fucking painful. And it's really, really shitty when you got to hold space for yourself all the time and hug yourself and love yourself. Like, trust me, you know, but like, crying is cleansing. Think of the rain, how it cleanses the earth, right? We cleanse our hearts. We cleanse our energy when we cry. When we cry and release that energy, it makes us look younger. It revitalizes our heart and soul, and it's just like, oh, I can breathe now, even though we may not feel like we can breathe, and we feel like our face might crack into a million pieces while we're ugly crying and snotty everywhere. However, when we have finished crying, we feel clean and cleansed. Solar Twin says, am I going to be with the Leo of my dreams? LOL. I just heard no, because like that Leo doesn't know that you exist. Sorry. Mez, I really don't know what I want. I am so scattered about it all. Yep. Steph says, I haven't messaged. Fantastic. He's still in your inbox. He will be, Steph, because you called it off. So again, check the motives, why you're even entertaining this idea. You called it off for a reason. And if you called it off when Venus entered Capricorn in November, babe, you are on the way to clearing out a karmic cycle. Viv says, yes, 100. Mez is laughing at the description of crying. Yeah, sometimes I feel like my face is going to crack and go fall off. All right, one more question. Yeah, Steph says, I've always and still am fine on my own, hold my own ground. Feel maybe that wasn't my long-time person. Yeah, you know. Viv says yes, and that is the link to opening my eye for everything. Beautiful, sister. Lovely to reconnect with you after all this time too. It's been a long time. So, I have a feeling that, like, because it's almost 21 past 10, I just want to double check. Solar Twin says, Sun and Venus in 12th house. Any advice? Sun and Venus in 12th house. Any advice? Well, it depends. What sign is your 12th house? Sorry, but like that's only like 2 pieces of the puzzle, really, out of like 7 pieces of an astrological puzzle. Steph says, felt like he was going to try something, was all like showing up at my door. Yeah, sorry, it's Steph. It just sounds like a trauma bonding loop cycle karmic bullshit thing playing out right now, and you need to hold fast to like what you know the truth is. Viv says, hi Les. Viv says, and thanks babe, you're so welcome. I miss your face too. All right, Solar Twin says Gemini and Cancer is sharing your 12th house with Sun and Venus in your 12th house. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you is get grounded in your body and feel your feelings, Solar Twins. Feel your feelings, think your thoughts. Don't allow your ego to tell you who your dream partner is. Allow your body and your energetic frequency to find that person. Don't be like, oh, that person looks like they will tick all the boxes. First and foremost, fuck all the boxes off, because that's not how love works. If you're thinking, oh, this person will fit perfectly into my life, yeah, I'm going to say no. You know, like, yeah, that's what I'm picking up, especially with Gemini and Cancer in the 12th, okay? There's a lot of haziness around what you are feeling is your intuition and what you think are downloads, but they're telling me there's a lot of sacral and solar plexus work that you need to be doing. You probably have been doing it. Yeah, they're telling me 3 or 4 years now you've been doing the work and chipping away at it. Yeah, they're telling me you need to find your truth spot. This is a shamanic technique. Yeah, you got to be completely in your body, and what you got to do is you have to speak truth, things like your name, where you were born, things you know that are true, and feel where it hits in your body. Wherever it feels is perfect for you, because it's your truth spot, not everyone else's, all right? And then when you have found that spot, I want you to start telling things that you know are the absolute lie, and see how that feels and where that feels in your body, and keep practicing that until you can discern, yeah, between the two. Because I feel like with this Gemini Cancer in the 12th, It has, of course, the Piscean influence, yeah? So you like to romanticize and feel things, but it's all up here. There's nothing down in here happening because it's all in the 12th house. So solar twins, please drop in the comments. I hope that resonates for you. All right, Charlotte, I'm doing mini reads, my love. Thank you for joining. Steph says, yeah, that's trying to break the karmic situation. Beautiful. So you already know. So if I have a feeling it's going to drop out in a couple of minutes. So I just want to say thank you all so much for joining me on the first Psychic Sundays. Solar Twin says, yes, I am all in my head. That's completely normal with Gemini being in the 12th house. So don't be hard on yourself. Just be aware of it, okay? And I did a shameless plug earlier. I dropped a guided grounding meditation in my store today, okay? It's $3.33. Yeah, it goes for 17 minutes. It'll get you into your body so you can either sleep or you can function. I'm going really well today, Charlotte. Thank you, my love. So yes, please, if anybody would like consultations with me, of course, astrology consultations, recorded tarot readings. I do one-on-one Zoom sessions for the astrology, tarot, shadow work, alchemy one-on-one sessions if you want to dive in much, much deeper than that too. Steph says, don't forget I'm on High Vibe. Yes, I am on High Vibe, and I need to do a recording now for High Vibe because I'm a few days late because Neptune was in square to the Scorpio moon and opposite my sun. So for the 22nd, I was out to it. And then every day since, I've been doing light work and grid work and meditation and light language for the earth and for everything that's going on in the collective right now, but also for the planet in general. So Mez says, thank you so much. You're so welcome. Yes, so if anybody would like to check out my content on High Vibe TV, it's the link is in the bio. If you check out the Beacons page link in my bio, all of the details are there for anything and everything for you wish to connect with me on. Sessions, recorded sessions, live sessions, blog, and all of the things. Yeah. So thank you all so much again. I will be back next Sunday at 21 Australian Eastern Daylight Time. I nearly said PM, even though I did it in 24 hours. And yeah, Psychic Sundays are back. So please share with your friends, spread the word for me. The more people I get this on, like you saw how high the energy was today. I really fucking love what I do. And I really am looking forward to connecting with you again next week. So have a beautiful week. Trust yourselves and stay grounded. Grab the grounding meditation in my bio. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much again and have a beautiful evening. And for all those on the replay that watched, I hope that it all served. All right. See you next Sunday. Mwah. Bye.